What's up YouTube, Saf here on Super Saf TV, and this is an exclusive first unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus. Got a very special briefcase for this special unboxing, and let's go ahead and get straight to it. So let's pop this briefcase open. Ready for it, guys? There we have them. You can barely see me here. Let's get them out of this briefcase, and we can get rid of this very special and heavy briefcase. So there's one Samsung Galaxy S8 here, as well as 3 Samsung Galaxy S8 Pluses. And we've got 3 different colors here. There's the full black, there's the silver, as well as the orchid gray. Now there's gonna be the coral blue as well as the gold available in certain markets, but these are the colors that we're gonna be checking out for this video. Now first up, the display sizes. So the S8 has a 5.8-inch display. The S8 Plus has a massive 6.2-inch display. Now, these screens are massive, but the body size is quite similar to the S7 and S7 Edge that we had last year. And we've got a new ratio now, it's 18.5:9. Now, the thinking behind this is that we're scrolling so much these days on our phones, whether that's on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and you're gonna be able to fit so much more in your display with this. And when it comes to advanced features such as multi-window, you can now have a video playing as well as, say, your messaging app, and as soon as the keyboard pops up, you're still gonna have all of that real estate. Display-wise, we've still got Super AMOLED, so really vibrant colors as well as very deep blacks, and these are, I believe, the first devices that have been certified by the UHD Alliance. QHD plus resolution this time because we have more pixels, so 1440 by 2960, and both phones have curved displays which are symmetrical this time, and I really like this because they're very comfortable to hold in the hand. We've still got a premium build, so it's a metal frame with curved Gorilla Glass 5 panels on the front and back. An IP68 water and dust resistance is still here. So let's take a quick look around the devices. So on the front, as well as that beautiful display, there is also an 8-megapixel front-facing camera, which has an f1.7 aperture, and autofocus this time as well. So we've got face detection autofocus. Should be great for your selfies. I'll definitely be checking that out in more detail. There's an earpiece, but there's also an iris scanner. So this is something we saw introduced last year. Works pretty well. And this time around, we also have facial recognition. So you can just pick the device up and point it towards your face. And this shouldn't work with things like a picture or something because it does use the sensors inside the smartphones. I'll definitely be testing this out, and let me know if you want to see that in more detail. Another thing you'll notice is that we no longer have a home button. This has been replaced by an on-screen button, but it is pressure sensitive. So you can press this hard and you can actually feel the feedback as well. And say you're in a game or something, you can always press hard in that area and that's gonna take you back home. And flipping the device around, we now have the fingerprint scanner at the top here. Let me know what you think about the positioning of this. And because we now have the facial recognition as well as the iris scanner, you might not be using this as much. We still have the heart rate sensor with an LED flash. And then we have the 12-megapixel rear-facing camera with an f1.7 aperture and the dual-pixel autofocus, which we all know and love. Now, the main improvement for the camera comes on the image processing side of things. So when you actually take one image, it's taking multiple images, and then it's going to pick the best one for you and get information from the other images to give you the best possible picture. As always, we are going to be doing some Super Saf style camera comparisons with the S8 and S8 Plus. So if you want to see one of those, then do hit that thumbs up button to let me know. Also on the back is the Samsung logo as well as the Galaxy S8 Plus logo. Now on the top is a SIM card tray, and this also has space for a micro SD card slot, but you do get 64 gigabytes here as standard, so you're already getting a decent base storage and you can always expand that if needed. Now moving on to the bottom, we have a USB Type-C port this time, and we still have fast charging as well as fast wireless charging. In terms of batteries, we have 3000 mAh on the S8 and 3500 mAh on the S8 Plus. The 3.5mm headphone jack is still here, and Samsung are going to be including some AKG headphones out of the box when we have the retail version of these, and there is a single bottom-facing speaker. On the right-hand side is a power button, and double pressing this will also launch the camera. This is something that we had on the physical home button last year, but because that's now been moved, we have it on the side here. And on the left hand side, we have a volume rocker, but there's also this special button. Now this is a dedicated button for Bixby, Samsung's AI assistant. Now with the dedicated Bixby button, you can launch it from anywhere, and you can also launch it while it's near your ear. So if you want to be kind of having a conversation, it's quite advanced, and it also supports visual assistance. Now the way this works is, say there's a book that you're interested in, you can just point your camera at it and it's going to give you more information. There's a street sign, QR code, loads of these different things. And if you want to see Bixby covered in more detail, then definitely let me know. And I'll do a full Bixby demo once I have the official retail version of the S8 and S8 Plus. Now for the internals, we have the Snapdragon 835 processor with 4 GB of RAM. There is also the 8895 available, depending on which market you're from. I think this will be the first commercially available device with the Snapdragon 835. Others that have been announced with it will be coming later on in this year. For the software, there's Android version 7 with Samsung's UI on top, and I'm definitely looking forward to checking these out in more detail. In terms of the release date, these are going to be available very soon, so you can pre-order them, and I think the release date is on the 21st of April, so that's when you're going to be able to officially get your hands on these. What do you guys think of the Samsung Galaxy S8 and S8 Plus? Drop me a comment below and let me know your thoughts. Now, if you want to see more detailed coverage of these going forward, then make sure you have subscribed to the channel and switch on notifications. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, then please do hit that thumbs up button. It really does help me out. And if you have already, then be sure to subscribe. I'll be having lots more coverage of these on the channel.
Hey, you're not supposed to take those. Hey!